Can you taste anything?
Well, this has bacon, so.
Hey, I got to work on a TV show. Good morning. Well, it's Tuesday. Yesterday kind of disappeared into not feeling good and just kind of being home, kind of like Sunday did as well. I'm doing a lot better since I've started taking an antibiotic. Lisa hasn't talked to the doctor yet.
I'm okay.
So we've got something new to try for lunch. We haven't had a lot of quinoa. And so this was a 90-second microwave quinoa and rice that we got for free, I think, in like some kind of sample pack from Walmart. So we're all going to try it. Hi, Luke. How did you end up in my lap?
There's a stick here.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not a huge fan of quinoa, but I like rice, and so I'm not sure what the mixture of them will
Yeah, I think it's got garlic or something in it.
I'm going to try it with chicken, too.
Yeah. So, Olivia, you going to try a big bite of quinoa?
I'm going to try this much. Can I try it?
Try it.
It's a bit crunchy.
Luke, have you tried it yet?
No. Yeah, sort of. Ew.
Well, that's your lunch. You're going to eat it. All right, Lauren.
It's not a very strong flavor. The rice, however, is delicious. Ew. It's good.
Can you taste anything?
It's not a very strong flavor at all.
Needs something like,
Mine is salt.
yeah, or pepper or something. But it's okay.
I haven't had a lot of quinoa either, but I've liked it in the past.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, it's a very mild flavor. Kind of nutty.
It's good.
I like it. That's pretty good for 90 seconds in the microwave.
Initially, the plan tonight was to order a pizza because I'm really not feeling good. But in the end, I decided to make some potato soup, and it came out really good. I've already started, but it's just
That's so
amazing.
I just tried it on the bread and it's delicious.
What you think, bud?
It's delicious.
Good. Olivia, do you like it? Okay, good. She's my picky one.
Just because I don't like bacon doesn't mean I'm picky.
Well, this has bacon, so. I used my handy dandy Instant Pot and made just a big old pot of potato soup. It came out so good, and it's easy. My hair's a hot mess today. But anyways, I saw that and I'm like, wow, it's kind of crazy. Quick tip, if you want to make potato soup but you don't feel like cutting potatoes, or if you don't always necessarily have potatoes on hand, we keep frozen hash browns, like the cubed hash brown pieces, and you can use that for potato soup. So I open the bag and throw it in there. It's just potatoes, so that's what we do. It makes it so much easier because then if I get a whim to just make something like this, I don't have to cut potatoes because most of the time we don't even have potatoes. Like, we don't keep potatoes. That's not one of the everyday foods we have. So I pulled that out of the freezer, chicken broth. I put some, I didn't even have an actual onion, so I used some dried minced onions, salt and pepper. Is that it? Cheese. I added some cheese after I did it, and I gave it a splash of milk and bacon. Yummy. So I'm done with work, and instead of heading home tonight, I'm actually doing something a little bit different. I got a text yesterday from one of the people that work at the TV studio that my dad worked with on the South Carolina ETV program, Making It Grow. He asked if I'd like to come in and learn my dad's role to be one of the backup people for in case the normally scheduled person can't make it. So I'm back at the TV studio. I honestly didn't think I would ever come back in here anytime soon, but really I'm kind of glad they asked me. It's my dad was part of the crew of this show for a very long time, and so to be able to step in and kind of pick up, even if it's only occasionally, what he did, that means a lot to me. Now, I've never run the program that he used for doing the piece that he did on the show, which was displaying the titles underneath people's names on the live program. But I'm hoping I can pick it up pretty quick. And on the one hand, be helpful to them, but also kind of check off that list in my mind. Hey, I got to work on a TV show. So I think everybody's in there already. So I got to figure out how to get in because I actually don't have a
code for the door. Alright, so I'm home now. I feel like I learned actually a pretty good bit sitting there and watching the show from a different perspective. I mean, I had been in the control room a lot before and had watched them produce the show, but never really critically focusing on that particular piece of it. So I feel like if they ever need me to be back up for that, I can probably just sit down and do it. So we'll see how that turns out. But now that I'm home, I ate a little bit of the TV studio since they get sub sandwiches, but there's really good smelling soup. I need to try that. Anything with bacon and cheese, I'm good for. Yep, I want that. I love the Instant Pot. And I love soup. But yeah, that's going to be a good lunch tomorrow. I'm hoping in the next day or two, Lisa's going to feel a whole lot better. Whatever this cold was that we all caught, it has really done a number on all of us. But we're really close to all feeling better. Until then, I think for the most part, we're going to be laying kind of low around the house. That and the fact that we have gotten so much rain over the past week or two, really, and that it's going to continue raining for days more still. It's kind of limited what we can do outside. I was really hoping our new liner would be installed in the pool by now, but that company has gotten pushed back because they can't really do the installations in the rain either. Not that we really would have had an opportunity to swim. Anyway, I can't wait for summer to get here. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Cherishing My Family Every Day. They say, we'll be headed to a homeschool convention in a few weeks, and I can't wait. I love being able to see all the curriculum in person. Will you be sharing your curriculum pics? Hope you guys are feeling better soon. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I totally agree. Getting to see the curriculum in person, up close, holding them, looking through. Really what we tend to do is just flip to the middle of the book somewhere and sort of mentally go through what does a day look like in this particular curriculum. Do they have it scheduled out? Do they kind of show you how to chunk it up? Or is that something you got to figure out on your own? Or does it not even work that way? That's kind of how our mentality goes when we're looking over curriculum, and that's really not something you can easily do when you're just looking at PDFs online or previews of books or something like that, especially if there's 2 or 3 books involved in it. As for our picks for curriculum, we are most certainly going to go over that once everything comes in. We've got a few books now, a few that we've ordered, and some we still yet have to pick out. But once we've got everything in hand, we'll definitely be going over that. Plus, the kids will be doing some more co-op stuff in the fall, but we don't have any idea what those classes are going to be yet because the people who are teaching them probably haven't decided yet either. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night. And I love soup. And I like Alexa. I'm spitting food out. That's disgusting.